People often wonder if you're able to show care and concern for people when you're not in the same room. In our current climate, we have to engage our people in the work to be done with support and care, even if they are remote, they're not with us, or they're hybrid workers. So in this video, I'm going to dive deep into some of the really practical ways you can engage your people, whether they're in the room or not, and show them support that they really want and need. The first thing you want to do is you want to focus on spending the one-on-one time with your people. Often what happens is we don't take that time to schedule the one-on-one meetings with them, which means that separate private time, they don't feel very important to us. Just because they're distant, they're in a different room, a different state, a different country, doesn't mean we don't have to feel connected to them and the work they're doing and them to us and to our organization. So spending the one-on-one time, putting it on the calendar, making it a priority is going to be critical, even more so if you're not in the same room. The second thing you want to focus on is sending them little notes, little gifts at their personal addresses. Often what happens is, again, because we're disconnected, we think that in this new world of technology, that the written word is not powerful, but it is. Sending them notes, sending them flowers, sending them little things that maybe don't cost that much, but does let them know, or do let them know, that they are important to you. And not just for what they do for you, but just who they are as people. The third thing I want you to focus on is pay attention to what you see in the Zooms meetings, in the Teams meeting that you're in with them. And when you see in the background, you might see family, you may see pets, you might see elderly family members in their background. Make sure that you bring them up. Find out how they're doing. Check in on them. I know that I remember all through the pandemic, there was so much that we learned. And then after that, we kind of just forgot about it or thought it wasn't important. But it's actually critical for us to remember all the details and then refer back to that so they know we are thinking of them on a personal level. This is not just all about business. Make sure that they know that. Another thing that you can do is listen more effectively. Really focus on ridding yourself of all the things that are in our way, right? Oftentimes there's Slack messages, the computer screen is up, text messages are coming in, tons and tons of distractions. What I want you to do is focus on being so present. Your presence is a huge gift to them. When they know that they are the most important person in front of you right there, or in your life at that moment, they will be willing to do more and more things. They will stay engaged because they know they are an important member of the team to you. So they're not going to take that for granted. They're going to know it because you show them with your true presence. Some of the other things that you can do is just, again, doing active goal setting, making sure that you know what it is their goals are. Again, you don't want to be so distant from them from a physical perspective that they feel distant from you, period. You want to make sure you bring a closeness, understanding what is their game plan, what makes them excited, what makes them want to get up in the morning. When they get jazzed to do that, when you continue to put things in front of them that allow them to do that, now they feel, again, more connected to you. And you probably don't realize this, but you have more power than you think to create an environment where your people feel comfortable at work, feel comfortable in their skin, feel like they really love the work they do and like it's meaningful. Even if they're doing it from their kitchen table, even if they're doing it from a coffee shop where they're not anywhere near you and the team, you can do that. Another thing that you can do to really bring them all together is to have some fun time, even if it's just once a month. You bring everybody together, invite people to have cocktails or coffee or whatever it is at their kitchen table, in their offices at home. And again, talk about things that are not all about business. Often we think we have to talk about business, and talk about timelines, but we create a disconnect with our people when we do that. If you want to create more of a sense of support, community, and collegialism, you want to make sure in that regard that you do things that actually help them feel more connected to the team. The more connected they feel to the team, the more they feel like they have friendships there. They have an affinity to that place that makes them not want to leave that place. Support, care, kindness, concern, listening, bringing people together is all you need. It doesn't cost a lot, but it is going to take your time and attention. If you want to create an engaged team where their hearts are tied to you and the team, where they're doing more and being productive while they're even sitting at their kitchen table, these are just some of the things that you can do, from the personal note to the engagement, to be thinking this through. I have a manager of mine, and I think of this story because he really is my best manager ever, and to this day I would do anything for him. His name is Ed, and he would go out of his way all the time to just see me where I was at. He would notice when I was frustrated. He would just notice all the little things. And I remember another manager who just took a lot of time to uplift me. He met me in the moment to make sure that I felt like I was important to him as a valued member of the team. You have it in you to do the same thing. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. I want to make sure you subscribe so you continue to get these kind of videos that help you lead by example and build a winning culture in the process. Take care and have fun.